India is gearing up for a high-stakes general election 2024, which is expected between March and May. But before that, come February, the Finance Ministry releases a budget document pretty much every year. However, the central government will only be releasing an interim budget instead of the regular full-year fiscal statement. In fact, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman recently confirmed that the Feb 1st budget will solely be a vote on account.
I'm not going to play a spoiled sport, but it is a matter of truth that the 1st February 24 budget that will be announced will just be a vote on account.
Now, what exactly does the finance minister mean? And confused and want to know what the difference between a vote on account and an interim budget is? Then I've got you covered. Watch this video till the end and don't forget to press that subscribe button for more such content. Now, it is normal parliamentary practice that during an election year, the government does not present a full budget. Instead, it prepares an interim budget for the rest of its tenure and leaves the task of framing a full budget to the incoming ruling party that will go on to form the government. So here's how one can tell the difference. An interim budget is similar to a full budget but only has projections for the next few months, whereas a vote on account can only be passed through the interim budget. An interim budget gives the government the temporary permission to meet its expenses as well as revenue until the new government is formed. On the other hand, a vote on account is passed to meet those essential government expenditures like salaries or ongoing expenses before the elections are conducted. An interim budget is valid for the expenditures occurring between March 1st until that new government is formed, whereas a vote on account is normally valid for 2 months but can of course be extended. More importantly, an interim budget can change the tax regime, while a vote on account cannot impact the tax regime. This means that an interim budget cannot include any major policy announcement but must receive a nod from the majority in the parliament. So that's that. Now, did you know there have been 14 interim budgets that have been presented till now? Remember, a full budget will be presented sometime in July after the formation of a new government, and I will be back here then to tell you more on that.
How do world leaders view India?
I've long believed that the relationship between the United States and India is will be one of the defining relationships of the 21st century.
The bright spot of the global economy.
The growth rate for India, which is 6.8 in 2022. Let's not forget, this is one of the bright spots in the global economy right now, such a high growth rate.
The potential of India is enormous, and you have now a reformer, a radical reformer, who has the ability to transform it.
On the verge of a big transformation.
इस अमृत काल में हमारे संकल्पों की सिद्धि हमें आजादी के 100 वर्ष तक ले जाएगी.
A magnet for investment.
I'm actually incredibly excited about the future of India. I think India has more promise than any large country in the world.
The world is bullish on India. Moneycontrol is bullish on India. Join the campaign. Tweet to us with #MC Bullish on India.